Women have always had a larger share of jobs than they should have in the past. In the past, most people thought that men ran the business world. However, since the turn of the century, women have been fighting for more and more seats. In this video, we'll look at 10 great small business ideas for women in 2023. We'll set the scene by talking about how women run small businesses around the world and why more women should do the same. Here are the best business ideas for women in 2023. However, before we begin our countdown, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 1. Dropshipping. Dropshipping is a great way to start your own business without a big risk. For those who don't know, dropshipping is a way to run a business that involves selling products and then having a third-party supplier fulfill the orders. With the dropshipping business model, the seller doesn't have to keep any inventory. This is great because there isn't much risk and it doesn't take much money to get started. It's important to remember that if you want to build a strong brand, dropshipping might not be the best way to do it, since your fulfillment partners are responsible for so much of the customer experience. Number 2. A traditional e-commerce store. You could also start an online store with in-house order fulfillment. You can make your own goods for this kind of business or buy them from a wholesaler. You can even put together groups of things from different brands. When you make a traditional e-commerce store where you control every aspect of the business, you have the chance to build a brand. This type of business requires a bit more of an investment than a dropshipping business, but it can still be done without a lot of resources. Number 3. Manufacturing. If you have the money to start, manufacturing is a good way to make a lot of money. This type of small business requires a fairly large initial investment because you have to own or rent a factory and buy the equipment and materials. But you shouldn't let this initial cost stop you from starting a manufacturing business because there are ways to get money. Grants, business loans, and investors are all ways to get money for a new business. Number 4. Wholesaling. Even though manufacturing is a type of wholesaling, you can start a wholesaling business that doesn't involve manufacturing. You can get items to sell to your audience in bulk from a manufacturer or another wholesaler. You might wonder why this is necessary, since a manufacturer could sell directly to retailers, but there are many times when an intermediary is useful. This is especially true when selling goods abroad. Number 5. Online courses. You should think about making and selling online courses if you have a skill that is in high demand, or if you come up with a method that others can use to get the same results. You can sell your online courses on your own website or on a marketplace. If you want to start an online learning business that goes beyond you, you could create a marketplace where other experts or educators can sell their courses. Number 6. Content writing. Content writing is a valuable service for digital marketing, and women who are good writers should think about it as a business idea. You can work as a freelance writer or start your own content writing agency. In the content writing category, you could look into the following services: writing for search engine optimization, copywriting for websites, writing ad copy, content for social media and copywriting, writing PR, writing grants, script writing, writing emails. Editing is a similar service that you can offer on its own or along with your freelance writing. No matter what path you choose, make sure you get better at what you do before you start selling your services. You need to make sure that your writing is good so that you can give your clients what they want. Number 7. Brand strategy. In the past few years, there have been a lot of new small businesses, but there hasn't been a lot of brand building. Many new business owners don't realize how important it is to give their business a persona that connects with their customers. In this case, brand strategists can help. This type of professional helps businesses build a unified brand presence with visual style guides, logos, a brand voice, and more. Number 8. Web design. Website design is a valuable service because more and more businesses use their websites as full-fledged replacements for their physical stores. Often, the goal is to create a branded experience that makes people want to do what the brand wants them to do. A good web designer can make a site that is both beautiful and easy to use. The site should give a good impression of the brand and answer all the questions that potential buyers might have. Like writing content, you can do this on your own or with a company. Number 9. Web development. Website development is the part of website design that makes a website work. A web developer takes the design and makes it into a real website that people can use. Most of the time, this requires some technical knowledge. Some web designers use a drag-and-drop site builder as the basis of their work, while others are experts at writing their own code. If you have people on your team who can do both development and design, your business can offer both. Number 10. Event planning. Event planning is another great idea for women who want to start their own business and are organized and like to be around people. Event planning is a great job for women who want to set their own hours because they can take on as many or as few events as they want. But it's important to keep in mind that planning a party can also mean working odd hours. You could start the following kinds of event planning businesses: corporate event planning, virtual event planning, organizing a musical event, wedding planning, planning for a family party. Even though all of these types of events require the same basic skills, focusing on just one or two types is a great idea because it lets you become an expert in a niche. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.